My name is Jason Falzerano. I'm the senior pastor at Calvary Chapel, New Brunswick, and I love Crusade because they love us. I guess I love college ministry, and I love the college kids because they're hungry for the deep things of God. They're hungry for His Word. They're hungry to put spiritual applications into play. One of the programs that we really love and foster and encourage members of our church, even new members of our church, to get involved with is what's called the GAP program, which is an acronym which stands for Get a Parent. And what it basically does is it takes a young college student, it plugs them in on a real relationship basis to a family. And so, you know, a GAP parent can do as much as do their laundry, take them to the mall shopping if they need a haircut. For me, I just love the fact that we can get together with our GAP kids and love them.
Here at Jackson Baptist Church, we support Jeff and Karen Grant both financially and prayerfully. They were interested in launching a ministry at Georgian Court University, which was only 15 minutes away from our church. So Jeff asked us to start praying for the campus while asking if anyone knew Christian students or faculty there. My wife introduced Jeff and Karen to Katie Bivart. After meeting with Katie, Karen introduced her to a Jackson Baptist member who has discipled her ever since. Meanwhile, they helped her launch a Campus Crusade ministry there. They have already seen at least 19 students get involved, and 2 students pray to receive Christ. We have been blessed to have students from the campus out to Jackson Baptist for several events now, and we look forward to getting more involved as time goes on.
My name is Joe Drozdick. My wife and I attend Jacksonville Chapel in Lincoln Park, and this is my 3rd year with Campus Crusade at Montclair State University. We've been involved at Jacksonville Chapel for 30 years, I guess it's been, and have been involved in all kinds of ministries, but there's really nothing in my 30 years that has been exciting as campus ministry. When you're in campus ministry, you are very much at the front lines. You're at the edge of the culture. You're at the edge where the culture meets the church, meets Christianity. What you're doing is something that you're constantly trying to experiment, find ways to communicate the gospel to that culture, and it's exciting. We have at Montclair State, I want to say, a great group of students, and it's been both exciting and a joy to see what the Lord has been doing in our group and on that campus.
I met Matt a couple years back at a college fair, and I was always very interested in reaching the campus for Christ. When I took on the role officially at our church as being the young adult pastor, it just was a great connection there to get involved in the ministry on campus. I think it's really super important to connect young adults with the larger body of Christ. That's what it's all about. So it's been great to see some of our students that have grown up in our youth group get connected with the outreach and discipleship that's happening here on campus. And it's been neat to see some of the students that are on campus that haven't been connected to fellowship before get fed at our Friday night gatherings. It's great to share resources and to see this as a kingdom endeavor as we're trying to reach lost young adults, and as we're trying to disciple them. It's not just about one church or one organization, it's about the body of Christ.
We have been supporting the CCF, the Chinese Christian Fellowship at Rutgers, for years. Actually, a lot of our young men and women who graduate from Rutgers and now playing a very important part in our English congregation. Yeah, some of the people who serve in CCF, we are trying to pair them up with someone more mature in our congregation, that they constantly meet up with them, try to disciple them, to bring them to maturity and help them grow spiritually. People involved in CCF and also involved in local church that actually bring benefit to both sides. It's also encouraging for people in the local church to see that young men and women, that they were in college, their mind and heart been captured by the love of Christ, and that would influence them for the rest of their life.